I remember this one day while I was scrolling through Instagram. I found a video about a guy rating different animes. Now at the time I was about 14, 15, something like that, and I've still been watching anime. And now, of course, I'm not watching anime anymore because I find it as a waste of time. But at the time I really enjoyed it. So I clicked on the post and I noticed that the animes the guy was rating were of this one genre of anime, and it is called isekai. Isekai, it's about it. It's about isekai. And isekai is an anime about, or a theme of anime about some normal guy living his life, but not living a good life, living an average life, being the average person. Most probably a high schooler with average grades, nobody who loves him, only his friends who are also degenerate, so not much to his life. And then he gets run over by a truck or killed or teleported into a different world where he gets to live the life of a hero, of a champion, the life of a man he always wanted to be but never got to be because he didn't put in the effort or didn't even think about putting in the effort. And so that's the most popular genre of anime. It's called isekai, and it means being reincarnated or teleported to another world where you get to have another chance at life. I've always loved watching that type of anime because it made me feel productive. But what it actually does is really hurtful. It makes you feel like you are doing something whilst you are actually not. And I've always wanted to stand out, but everyone around me while I was growing up told me that standing out isn't really a good thing, that standing out isn't actually that good, and that you don't need it in life. Now, to a certain point, I agree, but when I look back at my life, now I actually understand that with a main goal to stand out, you'll get nowhere. Now I understand that standing out in a positive way is actually a benefit, a huge benefit. It's also a kind of like a little treat if you are doing the good things, if you are living your life the way you should. The point of this video is not for me to sit here and tell you about 7 different ways to stand out. No, it's not about that. The most simple way to stand out positively, and I say positively and I mean it positively, is just by becoming better than everyone else. There's no hidden trick around it, like doing this one thing every morning. It's maybe gonna make you stand out a little, but not much. If you want to properly stand out from the crowds of different people, you just have to get better than the other people. For some unknown reason, these days people think that standing out almost always is a bad thing and that you should not stand out. I think it's quite the opposite if you know how to stand out. Because you can stand out by, I don't know, for the sake of it, wearing a skirt and makeup as a man, or painting your nails and marching through school like you own the place, or pretending to be this guy who's a Sigma on a grind set and that kind of corny stuff. I think it's not about that, it's just about becoming better in the good way. So having a better physique than everybody else, having a better body, a healthy mind, healthy body. All those things you should adapt to the mentality of a student. What I mean by mentality of a student is that you are actually keen on learning different things. You are keen on always learning something. You are excited to learn about something new. I'm not telling you to be the best in school by grades. I'm not telling you to be the strongest man alive. I'm telling you to be the strongest version of yourself. The smartest you could be. Out of the different possibilities you could have ended up, choose the best possibility. And become the best man you could be. The best man you should be.